this right now. Don't you freak out on me like that. I don't know why I'm singing because I suck. Okay, let's stop. Alright, anyway, so, yeah, GeoGuessr. Yay! Ah! Oh, cool. Good old Mountain Dew Ice. Oh, is this the thing? Yeah. Alright, let me just, have a voice crack. Oh boy. I don't know. Actually, I'm gonna blow my nose real quick because it's kind of runny. I don't know. I'll be back. Anyway. Oh boy, one of these. Oh, what the? What kind of a house is this? Seriously. What kind of house is that? Okay, well, I don't even know where we are, because the whole... Oh, hey! Wait, where we are? No, where we are, not where we are. Where we are? I don't know. I stopped making sense when I was like 3 years old. Oh my god. So, I'm in this Facebook group called Everything Nintendo, and like 7 minutes ago, this one dude made a post on there, and it actually was linked to Ty the Tasmanian Tiger for the Switch for the Kickstarter, and there's like an angry react, and some people are like, why are we doing that? Or why are they doing that? And there's this one guy who's like, let's not. And I'm like, what are you talking about? There's nothing wrong with the series, you dick. Seriously. Like, you want a game series that doesn't deserve to come back? I have something for you. Oh, boy. I have something. Ready? And no, it's not Bubsy, okay? Bubsy is okay. It's, you really want a game series that doesn't deserve to come back. I'll tell you a game series that doesn't deserve to come back. That game series is... You really want to know, huh? Well, the game series that does not deserve to come back is... You ready? You really ready? Well, let me search it up for you. Because I don't even know. Oh, I found it. Five Nights at Freddy's. Go ahead, shoot me. Just go ahead. Go ahead. And just go ahead. Those who are fanboys slash fangirls of it, go ahead. But seriously, it is Five Nights at Freddy's. That game should not return at all. You want to know why? Because it's the same friggin' thing all over again. Sure, there's neat little twists and whatnot, but seriously. So, for the people on that post who were griping about, why don't we not bring Ty the Tasmanian Tiger back? What do you have against that series, huh? Is it because, oh, well, I don't like this game, it's a 3D platformer, it's blah blah blah? Shut up. Seriously, just shut up. Don't gripe about it. It did nothing to deserve hate. In fact, very few people hate that series, right? But Five Nights at Freddy's is heavily overrated. You know why? For one thing, it's a horror series. And I know that horror games are easily one of the most popular forms of video gaming media to date. But when you make a series that is literally the same thing over and over, with the notable exception of FNAF World, which is the only good FNAF game in the series, because I actually like that one, you get nothing but milking the game for every single penny. You get endless merchandise, you get all that. And you get a fandom that is worse than Undertale, worse than us furries. And trust me, we have some bad moments. Just letting y'all know, we're not innocent. Seriously, like, that's the game series that should not come back. But oh wait, what's this? is getting a re-release on PS4 through a PSVR game. As if we really needed it. So yeah, that's the game series that should not come back. And I don't think it is, because I haven't heard anything from Scott Cawthon concerning another game. So I think we're in the clear for now. Oh, wait, but there's another game series that shouldn't return. Now that it's been tainted by a certain game company that starts with the letter K. Yes, I'm talking about Metal Gear. Unless they somehow decide to pull it off and actually make a Metal Gear game that isn't based around killing zombies with crystals on their heads by using a spear that is literally the only thing you'll need, then that game series should just go. And I don't think even an anthology or even a collection of all of the Metal Gear games would even save them. You know why? Because that game series should have gone with Hideo Kojima. Because he was the guy who created the series. And I get that it's an intellectual property with Konami, but listen. Just listen. It should have gone with the creator, not the company. So, yeah, for those wondering, don't hate on Ty the Tasmanian Tiger. Don't do that at all, because Ty the Tasmanian Tiger ain't got nothing wrong on it. Seriously, I'm not even faking it. Alright, now back to the game. I still don't know where we are. Unless there's like a road that came from somewhere. I mean, it could be. Maybe. Alright. Wait. I still can't see anything. the picture quality is so poor. Oh, never mind, it's incorrected. Seriously, like, I hate whenever they spawn you in a location where the picture quality is just so shitty that you're just like, what? What is it? What? Cause see, there's a sign right there that I can easily read. Fulton County. What the fuck is a Fulton County? No, I keep saying county like county, but come on. It's the Texan side of me. Then again, I was born and raised in Texas, so I am an all Texan man. I don't know. Truck! And something that looks oddly like a lake. And oh look! A giant teepee! This reminds me of this thing I saw that a friend of mine posted. And it was a picture from, or not a picture, but it was a screenshot they took of something they saw from that thing called Wish. Or I think they might have like reposted it from something. And whoops. And what had happened was it was a picture of, you know, something they were advertising. It was like a tiny little tent thing that this guy had on his pelvis, like on the front side of him, like kind of resting on his stomach, but kind of on his legs and stuff. And then I look over and I see his hand inside that tent, and I was like, oh, I get it. But I was like, oh, I get it now. He's jerking his gherkin. He's doing the deed, as they say. But the first thing I thought was, he's got a teepee for his pee-pee. That's probably the most childish thing you will ever hear me say, other than flying banana penis. Yeah, that would be the most childish thing I've ever said. Not TP for his PP. Still funny though. It's still funny. Yeah. Flying banana penises with TPs for their PPs. And then their TPPs will have their own TPPs. It's a never-ending cycle of TPs and PPs and flying banana penises. Because that's clearly the most adult conversation you would want to have. It's just flying banana penises with TPs for their PPs. So that way they'll finally stop questioning why their PP so hard. Flying banana penis. He's got a TB for his PB. Flying banana penis. I can't do that voice very well. Flying banana penis. I am a flying banana penis and I will invade your homeworld and slap it with my willy. Whoa. Also, did you guys hear that Apex Legends is finally getting a solo mode, even though they said they weren't going to do that? No, seriously, they said they weren't going to do that, but no, now they are. Because apparently it's supply and demand, or lack thereof, because it's a digital game and there's no way to lose supply of that. Also, did you guys hear that Apex Legends is finally doing a solo mode, even though they said they weren't going to do that? No, seriously, they said they weren't going to do that, but no, they are. Apparently supply and demand. I'm looking at a tweet from Roblox, because why else would I have Roblox on my desktop anyway, right? Their post says, the bad news, you're getting eaten. The good news, you'll earn points. Roblox supports Vor. Confirmed. Oh, wow. So, for those who have heard about this game, there's a game called Journey, which originally came out in 2012 on PS3. Then after a couple of years it came out on PS4, but just got a surprise release on iOS, so that's cool. Well, who cares? Alright, anyway. Oh, hello, Blurry. Blurry Furry. I don't know. Hello, sign. Oh. It's a sign of things to come. What? Double what? What? Oh, wait. This is that's the road I came from originally. Oh boy. More blurry I almost said photography. Sorry guys, I'm not a furry photographer. I'm just a furry who likes playing games. And that's all I gotta say about that. It's just... I'm a person! A person! I'm a duck. Bitch. I'm a... Winamac. Oh. Oh, okay. So we are way far north in Indiana. Or, no, south. No, north. Let's see. That's pointing south, because the red part of the needle points north. So that would mean that... Oh, cool, Dunkirk. Has anyone ever even seen that movie? Because I haven't. Sounds cool, though. Sounds cool. If it sounds cool, then it is cool. Alright. I'm gonna make a guess there, and... Yeah, that wasn't too far off. Alright, number 2. Not that way. Alright. Oh. We already know what state we're in. We're in the great state of California. Although this looks more like a part of Texas. Calixes? Texifornia? Calixes? I don't know. Squeak. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Sign. Tell me your knowledge. I said tell me your knowledge, not... Alright. Merlot Lane, or... Marriott. Merlot? Marriott? I don't know. Point being, it's telling us where to go. Where to go is... there. Watch out, kitties! Never mind, you're good. Oh, what the... Are they following us? That's cute, they're following us. Hi, guys. That is so neat. Hi. Makes me think of whenever I was a kid. And where did all those times go, you know? Things used to be fun, more simple, stuff like that, but not anymore. Now it's all about, hey, I'm gonna do this. Like, whatever happened to this world? Oh, what? Oh. Oh, we can't even go any further. Okay. So I guess our only way to actually go is that way. There's the kids over there. Oh yeah, because it's a little highway. Huh. That was neat. Well, time to keep on going, I suppose. There's a sign just up ahead. What does it say? Jardine Road. Okay. So is that someplace we can go? Alright, so I'm seeing a whole bunch of like mountains or something over there. Now, can I go there? To this, yeah, I can. I guess the reason why I'm feeling like this right now is because of the fact that, I just miss my friend Dalton. Because, I don't think I ever talked about this, but I have. I have a couple of friends who work at GameStop. Some of them have moved to other places. Most notably, and quite recently, was my friend Jordan, who moved to Oregon to have a new position at another GameStop. And she was really cool. She was one of my best friends, even though we only knew each other for a couple months. But she was awesome. But shortly before that was actually another person that I knew quite well named Dalton. And turns out he was actually from California, and he had moved here to Texas, kind of nearby. But, I think it was June or July, but he moved back to California. And I don't remember what exactly I said to him, but I think I said that I'm gonna miss him a whole lot. He was really cool, you know? In fact, he actually gifted me a few games on Steam before he left. It was a little bit of a gift. He was awesome. I mean, he's still alive, it's just, I don't know, it just feels like he's gonna be gone a long time, but he did say that he does plan on visiting at some point, so, yeah. Alright, Paso Robles. I guess that's how you pronounce it. Like, do you guys ever have those moments where you just feel depressed? And at first you're not sure why, and then suddenly you just think, I remember this. I remember something. Like, I don't mean I remember this as, you know, I remember California, because I've actually never been to California. I've always wanted to go to California, but I've never been there. Port drunk drivers. That's what you should do. But I guess I just feel kind of sad because I miss them. And they just so happen to live in California. Buena Vista Drive, okay. Really? Truck? Asshole. Seriously, I can't even see the sign because of this truck. I can at least see this, but it doesn't really tell me a whole bunch. Well, I mean, this does. Alright, what is this? This is place. So, Bakersfield and Fresno. Okay, so that means that we are... probably over here. Wow. You know, judging by those pictures, I thought it would have been like more out here than over here, closer to the coast. But I guess looks can be deceiving, huh? Alright, don't know what this place is. Looks nice. Alright, I'm gonna try for 3 rounds. Or no, not rounds. The 3 games of this. Or go to bed. Alright. Squiggly. Bing. Oh, that little notification from Steam, that was actually my friend. Well, ironic, I was just talking about him. Anyway, so right now I'm just in the middle of Confusionville, population me, and probably a bunch of other bumbling idiots who don't know what this place is until they least expect it. Seriously, like, here's what I don't like is whenever they spawn you in a location with like lower quality pictures, you know, so you're just like, what? Actually gonna, almost said punch my phone. I'm not gonna do that. I was gonna plug in my phone. By the way, that was not a burp. Like, have you guys ever had those moments where you hiccup and it sounds like you make a burpy sound, like it sounds like a burp sound, but it's like sort of a croak, sort of, whenever you make a hiccup, like whenever you hiccup. I know it seems kind of weird to explain, but wait a minute. Oh. Okay then. Rocking Hills. Okay then. Rock Ridge. Or Rock Bridge, not Ridge. Okay. Cantwell County. Yeah, okay. Wait. Ah ha ha ha. I see the shape. It's not this. Is oh, it's oh. Well, great. Now I'm starting to feel depressed again. Very sorry, Ohio. Very sorry about what happened to you recently, and can't help but feel very depressed now. Thinking about a friend that I might not see for a while, to a state that just had to deal with a tragedy. Oh God! Way to pour salt into the wound. You. I get that you're trying to. So sorry for you guys. I really am. Like, I'm not even trying to fake my emotions. I genuinely feel bad for the people who had to deal with that. Like, seriously. Well, really, it's not GeoGuessr's fault past me from like 30 seconds ago. Like, it's just. To be in Ohio, that's one thing. But then whenever you start looking at locations that you might be in, and you just so happen to be, you just so happen to see Dayton out of the corner of your eye, you're just like, you just can't help but feel bad, you know? Alright, so there's Lancaster. So, it's pointing that way. Lancaster is 30 miles from that sign. So that must mean. Probably there. Right? Of course, this. But seriously, way to pour salt into the wound, random generation. Yeah, at least I got a good score though. Right. So not sure where we're at this time, because yet again, they put you in a location where it's low quality photographs that you have to rely on up until you reach, a main road. Yeah, I'm blaming the random generation this time. Instead of, I don't know. But seriously, the fact that it just so happened to put me in no, not, I almost said Ohio. No, Ohio. And, I was just done talking about the shootings that happened over the weekend while I was playing Doom. Like, it's like the game's trying to tell me something, but what can I do, huh? I don't have very much money. Even if I did, I don't know any way to donate. Unless there was actually a donation fund that someone started up. Well, we'll do what we can to get to this place. Oh, well, there we go. What does this say? Oh. Road work ahead. No, not ahead, but in road work. Now, there is some mountains in the background. Also, I don't think I'll be able to do like 3 games like I tried to. I'm just not used to staying up super late. And it's like less than 30 minutes till 11. I like getting like good amounts of sleep. And I'm probably gonna be home this entire week because of the friggin' heat outside. Like, it's gonna be in the hundreds all week here. Like, I get that that's common here in Texas during the summer, but Jesus, man, seriously. Just endless, like, broiling hot temperatures, and you're just like, here I am, someone who doesn't have a car, and I'm afraid to drive because I'm afraid something bad's gonna happen anytime I do drive. And all of a sudden, just, hey, have fun with the high temperatures, you douche. Well, I'm not a douche. Stokes County. That doesn't really tell me anything. You know, that's what I mean though. It's like 1 second is like, low to mid 90s. You can somewhat bear it, but it starts to get overwhelming after a while. It was to me one weekend whenever I tried walking to work because my papa wasn't here. And it's just like, hey, have fun. You're gonna have to walk here. This molten hot temperature. And by the time I get to work, I'm like suffering from heat exhaustion. Like, this literally happened. I think I talked about it on stream once, but for those who don't know the story, if you're new or if you just need a refresher, if you've forgotten, basically a couple weeks ago, my papa, my aunt, and my cousin were all gone to Colorado for a small little family trip with them. And the thing is, what happened was, during that time they were gone, I was called to work. Actually, shortly after they left. Not shortly after. It sounds like right after they left, but they left on a Saturday. Yeah, no, Friday. It was not this past Friday, but it was before the final weekend of July. And what had happened was or no, not before, because they got back on the final weekend of July. I'm talking about the weekend before that then. But anyway, going back to what I was talking about, what ended up happening was, I ended up being called to work on August the... Hold on, I have a calendar thing. So it wasn't this weekend, because this was the weekend that they got back. This is the weekend I'm talking about where I had to go to work on July the 21st. However, because of the fact that it was just too hot for me, by the time I got to work, I was so exhausted from the heat that I was literally like stumbling a little bit, or not a little bit, but quite a bit actually. And I was pretty dizzy. I was sweating a lot. So I ended up having to go home early. The thing is, I still had to walk home because I had another aunt and she had her two kids with her. So they were still at the water park that I actually went to a couple days ago. And because of that, I had to brave the temperatures yet again and to get home. So, yeah. Like, to make matters worse, like, to make matters even worse, we have someone who is managing the kitchen who I told them, hey, I think I might be suffering from heat exhaustion, what should I do? Instead of just telling me immediately to go home, they just told me, oh, just get a cup of water and sit in the break room, see if you'll get better. So you're telling someone who literally does not feel good because they had to walk through the sweltering hot heat to get a cup of water, which, that's a given, that's smart, telling me to get a cup of water, and then to sit in the break room, and they're expecting me to get better. I'm not some kind of magical person who is able to heal themselves within a matter of, minutes. Yeah. So, that experience wasn't very good. Now, fortunately, I was able to make up that weekend, the following weekend after that. And actually, that was the weekend that my papa got back, because the day after he got back, he dropped me off at work. And that time I was able to do the shift, but this time it was a little unfair. Now, you're probably thinking, what do? Do they boss you around? No. What ended up happening was, I'm not joking, they only scheduled one dishwasher, which, surprise, surprise, it was me. And guess what? They had a literal mountain of dishes that no matter how much progress I made, even more would stack up. And to make matters worse, several weeks ago, at the very beginning of July actually, on the day I was coming home from my mama's one day, I got an email from Skylight One, which is this card company for my pay card, because I don't have a bank account, saying, your direct deposit is pending. A direct deposit is pending. Well, okay, what does that mean? I then find out several hours later that it's pending because my account is blocked. And if you really want to know why it was blocked, it was because of the fact that they didn't have all the personal information they needed to keep my account online. So because of that, there has been no way to, rectify that issue at all. And not only that, but the company I work with, Alamo Draft House, they have no way to fix that. They even talked to the card company and they haven't reached back out to me to tell me what's going on. So I literally haven't gotten money since my last payday. Like, at all. And what really sucks about that is I work hard. Seriously. I do everything I can to make sure I work as hard as I can despite my limitations. Like, I purposely, take my time and move at a slower pace to make sure I don't miss anything, or that, the dishes that I'm cleaning aren't skimmed over and I accidentally deliver a few dishes that have some stuff on them. But when you combine that with the fact that they don't even give me a paycheck, and instead they just give me a card and say, just sign up for it and you'll be fine. Well, no, I'm not, because I thought I told them that, like, seriously, I thought I told them that I live with my folks, so why would they still give me a card if one of the things that it needs to keep my account active is, hey, we're gonna need proof of residence, so can you send us a picture of a bill with your name on it? Which we tried a loophole of sending them a picture of a bill that my papa had. Didn't work. It's stupid. It's really freaking stupid. So I haven't gotten paid at all. Like, I mean, I am getting paid for my allowance for helping out the week that my papa was gone. And of course I think I'm either getting my monthly payment at the same time or at another time. But seriously, the fact that I haven't been getting paid at all because of that stupid card issue, and I'm not even the only person who has had that issue, because there was another worker who had a similar issue, and I haven't heard anything since about that. And then we have the whole, oh yeah, we're just scheduling one dishwasher, which again is me. Whenever I first started out, like, there were actually more than one dishwasher that they scheduled. Ow. Side hurts. So, I'm just wondering why. Why would they do that? Why would they all of a sudden think, oh, well, we're gonna schedule only one person? Well, you wanna know why? It's because of summer. Because they're hiring a whole lot of employees. Because of the fact that since they're hiring a whole bunch of employees, they've had to cut down on hours. Because they've had to have so many employees working at once. So that's why I have to work alone most of the time, is because of that. And that really sucks because of the fact that, again, I work really freaking hard. But seriously, the whole fiasco is just stupid. I haven't gotten my money at all. Like, they just need to give me a freaking paycheck if that's the case, because that's not right that I've been working, like, whenever they give me a schedule. And the one time I'm supposed to have a payday, and this is twice in a row that this has happened, it's the whole, hey, there's a pending deposit, but you can't do anything because your account's blocked, so you can't access it. Because, oh, well, we're gonna need certain things to make sure that your thing is good. Like, they did need a picture of my ID front and back. I'm talking about the card company Skylight One. But, that's a given. I have an ID, I could show them that. And I already did, so that part's covered. And I thought that they fixed it because I talked to one of my bosses, and he said that he'll see what he can do. And a while later, I actually got another card, like, a couple days later. And I checked on my account then whenever it wasn't locked. And it said, yeah, you're all caught up. not long after that, I get notifications on the screen, like little pop-ups that say, yeah, by the way, you still need to send us this, you need to do this, blah blah blah. Like, why would they expect that from someone who doesn't even work? And I've even tried to contact customer support through email. Nothing. Their customer support sucks. And anytime they told me to call them because of the direct deposit thing, like they told me to, nothing happened. Like, it really pisses me off to have that kind of customer service when that's literally the card that every single employee that doesn't have a bank account is provided. So now I'm worried if I'm still going to have a job after all this. Because seriously, I'm getting the feeling that I might not have this job for very much longer. Because combine that with them hiring a whole bunch of employees at once because of the whole summer rush thing where a whole bunch of people want to get jobs and some people are actually still in school and all that stuff. Like, it makes me genuinely terrified and worried if I'm still going to have this job after summer ends. Because, like, here we are in August, and I didn't get to work this past weekend, which, I mean, you know, the weekend before that I was able to work. This past weekend I wasn't able to work because they didn't call me in. Like, what I mean by calling me in is not like a phone call, it's just I got an email either on Wednesdays or Thursdays, usually in the afternoons, and it's actually a schedule. Now, I think that might have popped up once or twice on a stream, like on Wednesdays, where it'll say, this person, you have been scheduled for something something, or you're scheduled for some day to some other day. But, like, I haven't been getting called in as much because of all that employee gobbledygook where it's like, yeah, we're gonna have you schedule not all the time, but sometimes. Like, it just makes me genuinely worried, you know, because, like, if I lose my job, I feel like I'm gonna get in really big trouble, because it's not because of anything I did, but I remember one time one of my folks said, well, maybe it's because you asked for a time off or something. No, it's not because of that. Like, I know I did ask for a weekend off for, like, E3, but my boss said, well, we'll have to see, it's not guaranteed. So it's not anything I did, it was more of a I got lucky kind of thing. But seriously, it's just, I don't know. All I'm saying is I'm worried, I'm concerned, and I kind of hate my job because of the things that have been happening because of, oh, hey, guess what? We gave you a pay card, but now it doesn't work, so enjoy that. Like, they haven't even gotten back to me, because I remember one time I asked my boss, hey, my card's been having this issue, what's going on? And they said that, oh yeah, we'll have someone talk to the card company, which they did. They told me that someone talked to them, and they never got back to me about what's new about it at all, and it's been a couple weeks. It's stupid. It's utterly stupid. So, I'm just thinking right now, why did I choose a movie theater as my first job? I get that some of the benefits are nice, like, you know, free movies, discounts on food and whatnot, but honestly, whenever you think about the work conditions that I just specified, like, when I first started off, I had a partner so that way I could get through stuff faster. But here's the other thing. Think about this. What if they had me scheduled for like 11 a.m. to, sometime in the afternoon, and they have another situation where it's like super piled up with all these dishes, and, because of that, and I'm the only person there, I don't get a lunch break. That doesn't seem right, because, like, seriously, it's legally required to at least have a lunch break to someone who is a certain amount of time. Like, at least 6 hours, I think, is the minimum. Or like 5 or 6, I don't know. But the whole, oh hey, we're gonna have a whole bunch of dishes for you, better enjoy it. I sure as hell don't enjoy it. To do all that stuff when you literally have next to no help. Now, granted, I did get help that one, that one shift, that one weekend. Like, again, not this past one. Oh, thank God. Of course. What? Oh. Is there like an internet issue or something? Oh. Seriously, there must be an internet issue. I mean, it's doing a little bit better now, but usually it's not this laggy. Okay. Oh boy. Okay, now, I can tell you right now, this is not Texas. This is probably not Oklahoma. I don't know where the hell this is. And I think I'm only gonna stick to one round, or, one game. Like, voice crack, god damn it. Like, I know I said, oh, I'm gonna try 2 games. Well, listen, like I said, I'm not used to staying up super late. I'm starting to get used to it, but it's not guaranteed that I'm gonna do, like, super long things. I hate voice cracks so much. Hear that past me? I could sympathize with you, seriously. We both have the whole voice crack issue, and we're like 22. And 30 seconds. Like, seriously. So, as I was saying, I'm pissed off, worried, and, I don't know. All I know is I get the sinking feeling that I'm probably not going to have my job for very much longer. Because of either, oh, well, schedule thing, or something like that, or maybe I'll have to leave my job, or something like that. I don't know, I just get that feeling that something's going to happen soon that's going to involve my job. I don't know what it is, I just get that feeling. And I'm pretty sure that to those who have a job, you get that feeling too. My head's starting to hurt just thinking about it. And it's also hurting just thinking about where I'm at. Hmm? We are. Oh, wait a minute. This is one of the coastal states. Oh, this is Georgia. Okay. Hello, Georgia. Actually, this is. Oh. Yeah, this is, probably here, right? Oh, wow. That was actually really good. Alright, final score was 19,467. That was really good. Yeah, so. Ah, come on. Seriously. Stop. Stop messing up. Alright, so that's gonna end this stream. Um, yeah, so I'm sorry about rambling so much about this and that and this and that, but listen, I'm just exhausted, tired, whatever you want to say, but I just felt like I should get all that stuff all off my chest, including the stuff about what happened recently over this past weekend. I don't know. It's just the world's really just making me tired, you know? And no, I'm not about to make some kind of dumb sob story. Oh, I'm gonna do this, blah. Because I'm not like that, alright? I'm not gonna say what I'm talking about. Because it's a very sensitive subject. But, what are you gonna do in a world like this nowadays, huh? Where sometimes you'll see smiling, friendly faces. For me, it's quite a lot. But just everywhere else, it's just hatred, death, killing. Same thing as death, anyway. What are you gonna do, huh? Anyway, thank you all for watching. Or to those who see the stream after I'm done, thank you for watching. Sorry it couldn't be longer. It's just I'm not very used to staying up super late. As you can hear from all the yawning, I'm just ready for bed, you know? I'm just tired. I want to see what the world brings. Maybe tomorrow will be a bright new day. Or maybe it'll be another day in darkness with all that's been going on around the US and around the world especially. Just really gets me down, but you know what doesn't get me down though? Being in a great family who loves you, having great friends who value you always, and to do streams for you guys. Because doing this always cheers me up, even if I don't get very many viewers and all that stuff. I just like doing it because I'm passionate about it, because it's fun. And although I don't make money off of it like bigger YouTubers do, I do want to do that at some point. But to me, YouTube isn't about the money. It's about having fun, having new experiences, and, you know, doing things that you like doing most, It's not about, oh, I'm better than this person. It's not about, oh, I have this much money from what I've done. To me, it's about doing stuff that you love doing. So, I think with that being said, I'll see you guys soon. I don't know what I'm going to do next. I'm sure I'll think of something. I tried doing that Toy Story thing. End up flopping on its plastic toes and stuff. I don't know. But, yeah. So, thank you all for watching this. In the meantime, old Rexy needs a good night's sleep, because I am tired beyond belief. Night.